Hi girls, so today I'm going to share some of my healthy hair tips. How to grow your hair quickly, how to grow nice shiny healthy hair, how to avoid split ends, and just like really inexpensive products that you can find in your house today and use to grow your hair naturally. So let's get into the video. I'm going to show you this Dax Super Grow. I bought this from Turkey when I went on vacation. This is actually really good for like a deep treatment. It's when you want to really, really put like oil into your scalp. Leave it there for about 2 hours. I don't actually know how long they recommend you leave it for, but I normally, whenever I apply this, I kind of apply it to my scalp area because of course the growth is going to be from your scalp down. So you really want to apply, a nice product around there. And what this does is really nourishes your scalp, and it's got really nice oils in it. Let's have a read what type of oils it's got. It's got botanical oils, for example, avocado oil, jojoba oil, wheat germ oil, cottonseed oil, sunflower, sesame, safflower, sweet almond oil, which if you do individual research, they're all very, very good for hair growth. And I feel like you don't need to use this product too much, but it really helps grow your hair. Organic coconut oil, and do the same thing. Really just like drench your scalp in that and then apply it to the lower parts of your hair, so just where your split ends may be. And I feel like that really helps with the shine and just the overall health of your hair. And over time, if you do these things consistently, you're going to see the fact that your hair is growing quite rapidly. Second tip is, after shower, please don't brush your hair with a very harsh hairbrush. Okay, your hair when it's wet, it's kind of susceptible to breakage, so you really don't want to aggravate that process. I've got this baby detangler spray, like hair detangling spray for babies. The reason why I got the one for babies is because it doesn't contain sulfate, paraben, alcohol, allergens, and phthalate. So anything that's got more natural products, that's the ones that you should be really focusing on. And if I feel like my hair is tangled, because what happens with my hair, I don't have the thickest hair, but I've got a lot of it. So around this middle section, it starts to tangle because I probably slept in a really weird way. All I do is pump a little bit into the area, massage it, and then brush it through. And really, I feel like that conditions my hair really, really well. You can use any detangling spray. There's many. I think Johnson has one as well. And if you use that spray on the lower part of your hair, try to avoid the scalp. Then what's going to happen is you're going to avoid, having, pulling on any knots. And the time you pull on knots is where you actually break your hair. Third tip is actually not washing your hair too much. So let me explain the process of washing your hair. When you wash your hair too much, okay, now I used to wash my hair every single day, and even then it would get oily. So for me, I've got the oily hair type. An oily hair type is actually a good hair type, because if your scalp is oily, then your body is naturally producing oils to actually promote a healthy growth, the healthy growth of your hair, and avoiding like, scalp issues like dry scalp, itching, and kind of like flaking, anything like that. But the issue with oily hair is, if you overwash oily hair, your body's going to now start producing way too much oil. And what happens is, I used to wash my hair, physically just wash my hair, and then within the next 6 hours, I could feel that my hair almost felt as if it was oily again. So that's all to do with hair type. It's like, black people have thicker hair and, really drier hair, in terms of, if you were to compare it to my hair type, which is a lot more oilier. So you really need to find products that work for your hair. As I said, something like this is going to be great, and it's quite universal, because I feel like if you want nourishment, you could just apply it there, and you can apply it to the low parts of your hair. And I feel like it's a really, really good deep treatment that really enables your hair to be quite shiny and nice. Your body's going to compensate by producing more oils. So what I would get into the habit of doing is, I mean, I don't expect anyone to wash, I've seen these crazy videos, and props to these people that can wash their hair every 12 days. But if I were to wash my hair every 12 days, I literally would be itching, and that's just me and my scalp, and that's just, I know myself very well, you know what I mean? I can hold about 3 to 4 days now, because I've actually trained my hair and my scalp to not produce as much oil as before. when I was overwashing my hair. So I feel like my hair, it takes a longer time for it to get oily. And then I started doing different hairstyles. Like I will gel up my hair into a ponytail, or I'll do like a top knot. So just take a bit of hair like this and then spray. And what that does is, you know, if you've got, you know, a 2 day old, like 2 day old hair, or if you've got slightly oily hair, you can get away with just kind of taking the front part out of your face, because I think that annoys me the most when I've got like oily hair around my, like the circumference of my face. But naturally this part of your hair is going to become the most oiliest because it's touching your makeup, your skincare, your creams, and you're touching it, you know, most often you're touching this part of your hair most likely. So if you're going to just find new hairstyles that can really just be slicked up into a bun or into a ponytail, then that is going to avoid you washing your hair too much. So I'd say 3 to 4 days, try to retrain your hair. If you're washing daily, try to do 2 days and then 3 days and then 4 days. See how you feel, you know, where you're starting to become itchy and you really can't, you know, you really don't like the feeling or you don't like the smell of your hair or whatever the issue is. Because I guess if you're washing your hair every single day, like I used to, your hair also smells a lot quicker as well. So you really want to get rid of that habit of overwashing your hair. And there's lots of brands that do hair oils, lots and lots and lots. I know Pantene does a really nice one, and I think it's Tresemme that does a really nice one as well. These are just like avocado and grape seed oils. You can use any. All you do is take a little bit. I avoid using it to the top part of my hair because I've already conditioned my hair at that point. And by conditioned, I mean I've probably done a treatment or I've washed really well with a moisturising shampoo, because I like to use moisturising shampoos. I think we should avoid, apart from like a weekly or 2 week deep clean shampoo, you know, the ones that really strip your hair, like tea tree oil, mint. Those ones are really going to strip the oils from your hair. So you only want to do that like monthly to kind of, if you want to avoid like product build up or anything. But in terms of just daily washing or every couple of days, I would use a moisturising shampoo, even if you've got, you know, an oily scalp, because it really promotes, like all those oils in that shampoo promotes your hair, you know, into the growth phase. So you want to keep that going and you really want your hair to keep growing. So kind of supplementing with something like this, just a little bit into your palm like that. I rub it and then I go right, you know, to the bottom part of my hair, split ends. This is probably the driest part of your hair, you know, away from your scalp. So the roots are going to be a lot more oilier, and just really massage that oil in when your hair's slightly damp. I think it works really well. That retains the moisture even more, and then you will have like really quite nice glossy looking hair for the next 3 to 4 days. At the moment, I'm 34 weeks pregnant, so I'm not taking any biotin separately, but I'm going to show you some ingredients that are really good for hair. Biotin and zinc, you know, in multivitamins, in generally in multivitamins, they're really good for hair growth in general. Okay, so I've been taking this pregnant care original tablets, you can see just here, and that's already got, you know, biotin in it. Biotin and zinc or any kind of like hair-based multivitamins are really good ones to opt for when you're trying to grow your hair and make it thicker. Okay, because this may help with growth, but thickening is going to be something a little bit more internal. And I feel like the next product is going to be another product that I'm also continuously using. You don't need to get this this certain brand, or, you know, I'm not really promoting this certain brand. This is just algae oil and it's vegan, omega-3 DHA. I take 2 of these, and this is just for like fetal and normal fetal development, brain function, heart function, normal vision. But omega-3s and 6s and DHAs are really good actually for your hair too. So if you're eating a lot of like salmon and omega-3 and 6 rich foods, and you've got like, you know, good oils, like, you know, for example, if you're consuming avocados and really good nutritious olive oils, then your hair is naturally going to be of better quality than someone that's going to consume a lot less of that, provided that genetics is not going to play the, you know, the part in that. But yeah, just try to increase your intake of nuts, for example, avocados, olive oil. These are all really good for your body in the first place. I mean, for lots of several different reasons. They're some of the best types of fats and oils to eat, but also for your hair and hair texture, because I feel like it really, you know, you can tell the difference when you have a good diet within. And that's not to say that, you know, you can't eat chocolate or junk food, because we all do. But when you're nourished and you take your multivitamins and you take these omega-3 tablets, you will see that your hair is going to grow a lot quicker. You need to do them consistently to see, you know, results. But I really hope these, you know, tips have helped you. They're really quite basic. There's no magic out there, you know. I don't know of any magical tablets that would just make your hair grow thicker and just longer. But if you were to use these techniques and tips, I really think your hair texture is going to get better. A trim really helps as well. So every 6 months, please, minimum of 6 months, just have a little trim, or trim your hair at home. Try to check some videos out if you don't want to go out and spend money. But it really helps kind of avoid the split ends going too further up and damaging your hair even further. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. Let me know of any other videos that you'd like to see, and I hope to see you in my next video.